Yeah, sure. So she ended up going in there. Bro, tell me why her grandma get up and say, Shania, that's my girlfriend name, by the way. She's like, Shania, you got that heater on? And she was like, no, because she didn't want her grandma going into the room, right? So she said no. And she still go in there. I hear the door open. And bro, I didn't know where exactly to go because I know if I would have went under the bed, I wouldn't have enough time to like fully get under the bed. So her heater is like right here. All right, hold on. I don't know how to explain. All right, so her heater is like almost by the door. Like if you was like to open the door a bit, her heater would be right there. So I hurry up. I hurry up and get behind the door. Bro, tell me why she's looking at the heater. She looks up, and my eyes was like this. Like I'm taller than her grandma, so I was like, cause she saw me. She was like, she was like, Shania, no, 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 no. So then her grandma was pissed, and Shania came back, or my girl came back in there, and she looked so disappointed. Like she was like, I'm like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Like if I get under the bed, bro, I'm screwed because I'm not gonna have enough time. It was like playing Outlast. People that know Outlast, bro, it's that one scary game where you gotta hide from all these monsters and stuff. Bro, it's just like Outlast. I didn't have enough time to get under the bed, so I had to hurry up and go somewhere. And I didn't think she was gonna see me because the lights was off. How ridiculous. So anyway, she ended up finding me. My girl, she put me outside the house. I'm sitting there in the cold. Like, her grandma could have at least had me staying there until my dad came. So, but I'm just sitting out there, right? And I go on top of the stairs. And at first, I didn't want to call my dad because, what's it called? I wanted to make it seem like I didn't waste his money and I'm actually there doing something. And what he's thinking right now is I'm there getting cutty. Really, I'm sitting on the stairs cold because I forgot when around this time. It was like, what, March? April, somewhere around there. It's like March, April, yeah, around there. So I'm just sitting out there in the cold on the stairs. I'm just sitting there like, and my mom, oh not my mom, my girl, she was like, call your dad. I'm like, bro, I'm not even trying to call him for real because he think I just waste his money. So I called him or whatever. He was like, okay, I'm sending the lift. So I'm sitting there for like what, 1, 2 hours. The lift didn't end up coming. So I texted him. And by this time, bro, I just went, because at first I was on the stairs. So I just went off the stairs and I go to the side of the complex. And then I'm just sitting there looking at the sky thinking, when is this man coming? Because I was sitting there watching for the lift to come. And the lift didn't end up coming. So my dad, he had to come get me himself. And I'm sitting there in the cold. Like, bro, it's so cold and my phone just died. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm sleeping out here. So I started traveling around the complex just to keep warm. And I'm out here doing lunges. I'm out here doing what's it called? My workout from PE. I'm out here singing Love Yours by J. Cole. Such a depressing moment because, bro, it felt like nobody was coming to get me. Who? Yeah, nobody was coming to get me at that point. And then I realized, like, who was really my true friends at that point? Because before all this happened and she couldn't pay for that Uber, I was trying to see who could, what's called, drive me there. Everybody that had cars, they was not trying to drive me there. Boom, this one girl, she was not trying to pay for my Uber. Boom, this other girl, she was not trying to pay for my Uber. This girl that had a car, I, bro, around that time, she was like, oh yeah, text me if you want to go to your girl house, whatever. I text her and she was saying, I texted her on Friday and she replied, right? She was like, text me when the time comes. So I texted her that same day and she didn't want to answer. But then she wanted to answer after this all happened. So at that point, I knew who was really there and who wasn't. So, boom, all this happens. The lift don't come. I'm sitting there looking at the sky. Boom, I get cold. I'm out here doing lunges, jumping jacks just to keep warm. I'm like, sure, fuck it. I guess I'm about to sleep out here. So I'm going around the complex and I start hearing what's called car door shut. And I'm like, you think I'm about to get kidnapped up here? You think I'm about to get strapped? Nah, I don't think so. So I just went to this, like, there's like this little garage part and it's like this little shed looking thing. And it's like the roof of it. So I just go lay on there and I'm just looking at the sky. I'm like, how the fuck did I get out here? How the fuck did I get in this situation? So then I'm just sitting out there, and my dad, he ended up coming himself because he thought he sent the lift, when the lift, I guess it didn't register or something like that. So he ended up coming himself. And I'm like, thank you. And it was like 3 a.m. Like, it was about to be the morning already. It was already Sunday, but it was still like late. So he ended up coming getting me. He asked what happened. Now I ain't gonna get embarrassed. So I ended up telling him I was in there. She ended up going making some French toast sticks, and her grandma looked under the bed. Her grandma did not look under the bed. If you see this video, Dad, if you see this video, she did not look under the bed. She looked behind the door. Yeah, I was not finna get embarrassed by you. I'm not finna tell you that she saw me behind the door. I told you that she looked under the bed. And when I told him that she looked under the bed, it kind of gave my girl a bad rep, because she was saying, oh, well, if she looked under the bed, then that means that there's somebody that been under there before. So it kind of gave her a bad rep, like she was a thought. So, yeah. So anyway, when I ended up telling him my L, he started telling me all the times he got caught or whatever. Boom, he dropped me off at home. What else happened? Yeah, he dropped me off at home, bro. Yeah, he ended up, he ended up embarrassing me. Everybody laughing at me. I'm sitting there by the fire, listening to them crack jokes, and I'm sitting there. So crazy. Anyway, I'm just sitting there, everybody making jokes or whatever. And yeah,